So basically you do this with all of your view. Some of it you can go ahead and change the viewport window so that you're looking from the right or the left need be. You may have to create these boxes and chip away at some of the other parts of the site as well when you're doing view from this direction, right? And then you'll get a nice slope that is described in this elevation. So you're going to do that for all 4 views where the site obstructs the view of your building. So from this side, and let me annotate this. From this side, however, like I said, none of the topo is going to be obstructing the view, so we probably don't need to do that. From this side, none of the topo is high enough, or the highest point is there, highest point is there. So when we're looking at it in a projective view, none of these topos will obstruct the view of this face. So we don't have to block, or we don't have to get rid of any of this side of your topo. Okay. But it looks like in this case, we do have to get rid of this part, and we do have to get rid of this part so that we have this a view of the elevation as close as possible to the ground. Okay. A quick and easy way of doing that, but you will have to really kind of plan for it and make this happen. When you're making a Make 2D from these views, you do have to switch your views, right? So this one, we might have to go from the right-hand side, set view from the, left. So that we'll get this view, which is this side over here, okay? So we'll manipulate the model, we'll manipulate the site, and keep switching the views to get the actual elevation that you desire. However, you can go ahead and skip that altogether if you go ahead and copy the site that you have. I'm going to move these guys out a little bit and copy these 4 times. So if I move this, is it 500 feet? Oops, Control E, no, 300. If I, Alt, 300 feet. Okay, and I will move this, or copy this again, 300 feet. Basically 4 times, or 3 times, because I want 3 of these things. I can move this or rotate this 90 degrees. Rotate this to 70 degrees. Rotate this 180 degrees. No, yeah. Get that right? So basically what I'm trying to do is to get all 4 views to match, or to get each side of these drawings, all right? And I don't know, if you wanted, you could place them in the correct order of things, but I guess that doesn't matter. When I look at this view, I know that this one right here, the site is going to be obstructed, or the topo is going to obstruct the view from this side, so I will have to cut this one up. Okay. And the other one as well. So so you can go ahead and block these out just like we did. This one we already tried with the Boolean difference trick. This one we will need to do. This one we won't need to do because as you could see all of the elevation already. And this one also, you don't have to manipulate the site because you could see all of the elevation parts. So the only 2 that in this case that we have to do is these right here. I make a safety copy of this just for the heck of it. Okay. So we tried this thing where we Boolean the mass of the site. Now we're going to use the command split to do this thing. for this, you have to be on the top view, and you will keep the planar on, planar tab on right here. And then we are going to draw a polyline. So it's your left button click, or you could type in Polyline. And we're going to go move away from the site, draw a line. I should keep the ortho on though. And get as close to, I'm going to deselect all of my O snaps. And what I'm doing is getting close to the building as possible. And this one, I guess I don't really need to do so, but yeah, I guess it won't really matter. I can come out right here. Okay, so I drew a line, and that one is on the ground. Whoops, wrong one. So right now it is on the ground. I put the planar on, so wherever I start, that's where it's gonna keep the line. Okay, and with that, let me go back to my top view. With that, I could just say split. So split, type it in split, or I believe split is one of those things. Oh, that's trim. Split is this left button mouse. Okay, so I usually split, and then we'll say select object to split. I'm going to select this topo. So I enter, and then select the cutting object. So when I did that, what I did was to separate the site. So I should be able to, let me try to get the two views right here. If I select that part and then just say delete, I kind of cut this all apart. So this isn't as solid anymore. So now I am seeing the backside, or these parts right here, these topo lines back here, back in here. So for some of you, it might be a little bit confusing, but if you know what this topo is doing, you should be able to figure out that, oh yeah, this is cut so that I have this line pretty much right over there. Okay. So that's a quick way of using a line to split the site. If you are really confused, you can go ahead and make a vertical plane on all of these, so that you could start plugging this up, and then maybe it won't. All of this stuff will not confuse you, but that's going to be up to you. It's however your mind works. Okay, so if I go back over to this other one, I could do the same polyline. And I think for this one, I need to go way back here. Like so, because I think this one is past that line right there, so I should be okay. So now if I use the split command, I should just be able to do that. Okay, and I have taken away all of the views, or all the frontal part of this site. The reason I made 4 copies is that now I can just select all of this stuff and make 2D. So make 2D, select all of this, and okay. And that has made all of my elevations all at once. And so that might be a step savings, I guess, that I made all of my drawings to make the 2D drawings all at once. Otherwise, you will have to rotate the site and then make a view, rotate the site again, make a view, rotate the site, make a view. So whichever way you want to work at this is what you are going to decide to do. So giving you a few options, using a split command or using another volumetric object to Boolean difference the site so that you get a frontal view of the elevation as close to the edge as possible. Okay. So with that, you will try this on your own for this project or this example project. So what I would suggest you to do is to make all of these, make copies of the project. And then maybe for one of them, you do a split. Maybe for another one, you do the Boolean difference. That way you get practice on both ways. And then make 2D so that you get all of your elevation. Okay.